Hello and welcome to the Media Club podcast. Last month we talked about the rise of video surveillance. Today we'll be discussing how we feel our senior years of high school should be spent. Before we begin today's topic, we are going to introduce our speakers by mentioning your name, grade, school, and answering the question, who has been your favorite teacher in high school so far and why? And I'll start with me. I'm Jenny. I'm a sophomore at Sunny Hills High School. And my favorite teacher in high school was my freshman English teacher, and it really showed that she really wants to teach us, and everything that she was really like enthusiastic, and it showed her effort, and it really like improved me a lot. And anyone can go.
My name is Yuna, and I'm a junior at Yorba Linda High School, and my favorite teacher was my Spanish teacher during sophomore year because she really favored me and gave me a lot of extra credit.
Hello, my name is Julie, and I go to Bala Christian High School, and I'm in junior right now. My favorite teacher is my AP Bio teacher. He's just really nice and chill.
Hi, my name is Justin. I'm from Woodbridge High School, and personally, my favorite teacher would be my freshman history teacher.
Hi, my name is Yanni. I'm a junior at Oxford Academy, and my favorite teacher in high school so far is my cluster teacher. She supervises us for homeroom, and I spent the most time with her, so I find it pretty easy to talk to her, and she's really friendly.
My name is Kaylin Kim, and I'm a junior at Sunny Hills High School. And my favorite teacher so far is my Spanish teacher from freshman year because he was really understanding and like enthusiastic.
Okay, sounds great. And we'll start with our first question. What would you like to do during your senior year? Does anyone want to go first?
During my senior year, I want to go to Disneyland with my friends, but like for my school, we already go like to Disneyland for seniors after, but I still want to go like without my school.
Yeah, I agree. I'm also in our school ASB, and I see like all the seniors like going to their own events and everything. And I'm also really looking forward to going to like grad night to Disneyland in my senior year too. Does anyone want to go?
I really want to go like college tour, like to New York or anywhere else, because I want to be like just get into more like college life. So I really want to go New York or like anywhere else to like have a college tour.
Great.
I think I would also like to travel like somewhere other than like America because I've been here for like a long time, and I think I kind of need a break by then.
Is there anything that you're most looking forward to, Yenny?
What I'm most looking forward to? I mean, it's not that I don't like high school, but I'm also looking forward to my college year as well because it's like a new experience and I'm really looking forward to it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And is there anything that you're least looking forward to? Anyone?
I think I'm least looking forward to like applying to colleges because I'm pretty indecisive and I think like the process will be really like tedious.
And like speaking of college, I'm so scared. Like I don't know how to like fend for myself and cook, so I probably like would waste a lot of money buying food. And like also I can't live with roommates. They're so I don't know. I live better alone, not with people.
Me too. And if we're moving on, what is senior year at your high school like? And if there's like any like specific activities that you guys do just for seniors at your school, like feel free to share.
We have this event going on for seniors, so it's like I think all like the seniors are given like a water gun, and like the last to survive like gets like I think it's a really big amount of money, large sum of money, but you kind of get like a reward for it in cash.
Oh, that sounds really cool. Anyone else?
Oh, I don't know for this question.
Does anyone else want to share? Like if there's like something different from seniors like to sophomores, juniors, or freshmen, like anything.
Well, at our school, they have this special privilege. Like during lunch, like it's very hot and stuff, and people want to avoid the sun, but our tables don't have umbrellas. And so you just have to sit out there. But for seniors, there's a senior shelter, and it has a shade, and the tables are a lot nicer, and only seniors are allowed to sit in it.
Yeah, and like for our school too, like if we have like some kind of event in ASB, like all the seniors get to like get food or like do something first, and then like it goes down by like the underclassmen. And I think that's like one of the privileges that they can get. And I'm like, I think it's like a really like fun culture, I think. And what could your school do to make that time more meaningful and interesting? Like your senior year, anything that school can do for you?
Maybe like have more fun events for only like seniors, like to make it memories.
And Kaylin? Oh wait, sorry, Justin, you can go.
Oh, maybe like a field trip, just with the seniors kind of thing. I think that'll be relaxing even for the seniors.
Does anyone else want to share?
I feel like it's good when like teachers have like when they're like more lenient to the seniors, especially because they're like about to graduate. Like for example, they don't take finals in the spring, and like also just I feel like more college tours, like group college tours, would be really fun too.
Yeah, I agree. And what do you think is the most important thing to do in your senior year?
I think just ending the year off strong and like the last final year with good grades and things like that. Yeah.
I think the most important thing to do in senior year is to learn to balance your social life, because when you go to college and when you graduate the senior year in high school, you're getting like more like socially. So just like having more like social life or something.
Yeah, I agree. Because if I see like the seniors around me, grades are also important, but I think like having fun is so much important. Just because like the schools provide a lot of activities just for the seniors, and that kind of shows like how like what Julie said, like social life is so much important than like seniors and other underclassmen. Does anyone else want to share? Yenny?
Adding on to what you're saying about how it's important to have fun, I also believe that it's like one of the most important things as a senior. And like during school videos, there's like messages from previous seniors who already graduated. And a lot of them say like just to have fun in high school because you're gonna regret it later on in the future. So yeah.
And Justin?
Sorry, what was the question again?
What do you think is the most important thing to do in your senior year?
Since it's like right before college, I think just like kind of relaxing and like kind of since junior year, which is like the hardest year, it's kind of over like a chance to relax. I think that'll be nice.
Yeah, I agree. And Kaylin?
I agree. I think it's really important to like finalize your grades and make sure like you're ending the year in a good place. But I also think it's really important to have fun memories.
Definitely. And moving on, do you think seniors should prioritize grades and college applications over memories?
I think they have to like not like prioritize, but for like first semester of like senior year, you have to finish like your common apps, or it's really important to like finish in a good place with a good grades. So I'm like not forcing to like just study for it in your like first semester of your senior year, but I think it is also really important to like study for a good grades.
Definitely. Anyone else?
I think there should be a good balance over like having good memories and also planning for your future and planning for college apps, because although like having fun moments is good, you should also prioritize on your future.
Yuna, do you want to share?
I agree with Yenny. I was going to say that seniors should balance it because like leaning on one side could affect them negatively.
And how would you spend your first and second semester differently in your senior year? Justin?
I think for senior, like maybe like if I was a senior, I would probably like focus on the first semester more than the second. Since the second is more, I don't know. Since semester one is over, you just only have like half left. And I think that's like a good point to like relax.
Yeah, and I know that like first semester of your senior year still counts for like the college. So I think seniors would like actually try more on their first semester, even though they got into college, compared to second semester, since like I also know that more senior events are there in the second semester, like towards the end of the year, than having it in the first semester. So I think seniors would like focus on academic more in their first semester and like have fun in their second semester with like all the events that are provided. Kaylin, do you want to share?
Yeah, I agree. Like in the first semester, I feel like I would focus more on like college apps and my grades, but then in general, I would probably take like less challenging courses just to get all my requirements fulfilled, but then also like finish the year off strong. And then I think in the second semester, I don't want to let go, but then I would probably make more room to have fun.
And Yenny?
In my second semester, I feel like I want to plan to have like more exciting stuff. Like not only participating like in like school events, but also I kind of want to go on like vacation and travel somewhere during the breaks.
Sounds good. And do you think you will have seniorities, which means like decline in motivation or performances? If so, how will you overcome it?
For me, I don't think I will have it because I'm taking the same amount of APs in my senior year as junior year, so I have to like still like work really hard.
Yeah, I agree. Like even if it's senior year, as long as like you're taking like hard class, I think it'll still be hard. Yeah, I agree.
I also agree with Yuna because I was checking on like what should I do, like what classes should I do for senior year, and I realized I have just as many AP classes as I do this year. So I guess I do have to work pretty hard for senior year as well.
I also agree, but I think people can have seniorities just because, like, if they're done with college applications, like, you feel more free than like what you did in their junior year. So I don't think it's like wrong to like lose motivation because it's like automatic, like you can't really control that. So like I think it's also possible to have it for me. And does anyone else want to share? Then like if you did have it, how do you guys know like how you will overcome it? Yuna, maybe?
Um, how I okay. Yeah, I got nothing.
Does anyone know if you did have a seniority and like you start losing motivation to all your work? How will you try to overcome that too?
I mean, like if you kind of like gave up, your grades will like reflect that behavior, and maybe that would motivate you.
That's also a good way. Okay, and moving on to the next question. Do you think that high school can seem like merely a four-year audition for the right college? Why or why not? Then I'll share first. I think it's not just like a simple four-year audition just because there are so many memories that you can make in high school compared to, and like it's true that you can also make more like memories in the adulthood, but there are also like so many memories that you can make as a student. So I don't think it's just like a simple process just to go to college, but it's also like to improve and to grow for your adulthood. Anyone else?
I also agree. Like, I think it's like also a really social thing because you form connections and you learn things that you'll use like throughout your whole life, and you'll form also new values and friendships.
I also really agree with you guys. I think like a high school is really a big part of your life, and it really affects you. You can like find yourself a lot and learn in relationships or other things. So it can make you a lot develop, and yeah, as a person, you can have a really like good memories or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Justin?
Oh, yeah, I think I agree, and I think high school is just like this one like stepping stone to uh a bigger picture, as in like college, and after that, like, society. So yeah, I think, yeah, I agree.
And adding on, like in a social aspect, I heard that making friends in college is like a lot harder than in high school. And so I think like making friends in high school like basically set up your friend group for your whole life.
I feel like I know some people who like starting from ninth grade, they're like thinking of colleges already, which is pretty crazy to me because this is like one of the last few years of our youth, I guess, because we're going to be transitioning from being a teenager to an actual fully grown adult, which is pretty crazy to me. And I feel like we should appreciate like just being a child and having friends and socializing with people.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's like really important to just like grow as a person than just to focus on academics, like for the full 4 years, because it's really gonna be tiring if you don't have like a place to just take a rest like with your friends. And moving on, how does school in senior year compare to junior year? Like, how is it different?
I think some seniors will like definitely panic a bit, either because they're very stressed that they're graduating or because they don't have enough credits or things like that. And juniors would be like more stressing about their classes in college.
I think some of them really excited for like senior year, but as a junior right now, me, I think junior year is really stressed because of like classes and like thinking of like colleges, apps or something. But like for senior, maybe a lot of people may be really stressed, but also like excited for their like school year to have more like fun stuff.
Kaylin, do you want to share?
So like for me, I feel like junior year is like really busy and stressful as I'm trying to like look farther into the future. But senior year, I feel like would be a different kind of stress because it's like right in front of you and you have to finalize everything.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And is there any advice that our current juniors want to give to our current sophomores or like freshmen?
I guess study hard because in junior year, I feel like we focus a lot on our tests. And if you're doing a lot of AP classes, you should definitely prepare for that. And it's going to go by pretty fast, or at least it felt for me, because I blinked and it's already like the end of the first semester and the beginning of the second semester. And now I'm like actually planning to start studying for my first semester.
I really want to advise to have like more memories because in like junior year you have to like focus on more in academics, but maybe like sophomore, I think it can be pretty chill like compared to junior year or senior year. So
And my advice is mainly for freshmen, but I would say like join like yearbook or newspaper or something like that, and like be very like dedicated to it because that shows a lot of commitment on your application, and also gives you might be able to get like a leadership position in it as well.
Kaylin, do you also want to share?
Yeah. So like for me, I feel like Yuna said, it's really important to like join like clubs or organizations early on so that you can show your commitment, and also it helps really to like find your interest, because before you go to college you should like have a basic idea of what you want to apply as and like align all your activities to that. And like I feel like it's really important to study hard early on too, just to prepare yourself for junior year and senior year. But it's also really important to have fun memories and have like that work-life balance.
Sounds good. And moving on, by senior year, what do you hope you have accomplished that would make you consider your high school career a success?
I think for me, like maybe like a well-developed like portfolio and like just like an acceptable like GPA.
Mhm. I agree. And adding on, like I also want like friends that actually match me and like that I actually like and they're like real to me, that I can like continue their friendship until the adulthood. And I think that's like a really important thing to accomplish during your high school life, since like since we said before, like high school friendships can go like throughout your life. Anyone else?
Yeah, I agree with you, Jenny, because like I had like a totally different friend group in middle school, and when we went to high school, none of us spoke to each other, which is kind of sad, but like that kind of proved to me that like, you know, our personalities don't match as much enough for us to like continue our friendship.
Okay, and we'll move on to the last question. Are there any goals that you set for yourself in freshman year that you hope to achieve by your senior year?
For me, it was like to join clubs and organizations that really like interest me and help me like find out what I want to study. And I feel like I've been getting closer.
Yeah, I agree. I also really wanted to join like different clubs in our school, and like I'm trying out like newspaper and ASB. It really like improved me to know more about school and to like make more friends and like to know more people like in any grades, and that really helped me to just grow myself as a person too.
Uh, like I guess some goals that I was thinking of was like truly finding something that I kind of want to do in the future, because I mean, not to think too hard about like college year or like adulthood, but uh I just wanted to plan a little bit for the future, like find something that I actually enjoy doing, which I believe I did, but it could also then again change in college.
And that concludes our podcast for this month. Thank you.